Good morning. What is this? Look at this. Live 10 from the top. Right, let me get in. Good morning, Nicola Callaghan. Whew. What way will we go? This way, I think. Okay, let me just hold this while I get in. Good morning, Crystal. Good morning, Jackie. Okay, ready? Deep breath. Oh, it's cold today. Woo! Whoa. The water in here is electric because I cleared it out last night and it's been under the pyramid and that blooming energy, so it's like banging. Give me a little second. Okay. Whew. Lisa, hello. Hey, Nia. Neo. I was reading Nick and Neo. Oh man. Jean, good morning. So how are you all? How all have you fared in energies over the past few days? Have you managed to sorry, I'm getting messages. Have you managed to stay in your heart? What intentions have you been setting? Have you been allowing the universe to show you what it is you need to let go of? So what day is this? Monday. So yesterday was Sunday. Must have been Saturday. I was called to make this creation here. And I have put a short up on YouTube. So I've been creating. Spending time in the garden yesterday because I really needed to ground. And I have just been flowing. I can't see my chat. Oh, there we go. Oh, awesome, Jean. Crystal, you've enjoyed the weather. We had a lovely day yesterday, actually. The sun was shining. The weather was sweet, yeah. Make me want to move. Okay, so what do I want to talk about this morning? So, hey, Becky. Me and Becky have been talking about this. So, what do I want to talk about today? Being in the flow, I think. Hey, Jean. Yeah, so hi, Norway. I just want to chat about kind of being in a flow state this morning. Sometimes flow is really hard to get into. It's very easy to fall out of. Good, Jean. However, when we are in the flow, everything is just very easy. And grace comes in. Good morning, Caroline. Another New Zealander there. And grace comes in. So I had something quite poignant happen to me this morning. Uh, and you guys will notice I've got a little bit of an eye thing going on here. I was at the trampoline park with my son. And you know them foam blocks that you get? Well, you know, when we're throwing them like we weren't supposed to, because, you know, I'm more of a child than he is. And a tiny particle of this foam has got into my eye, and it'll work itself out eventually. Anyway, hold on. My higher self is saying, what are you not seeing? That's something I obviously need to look into. Anyway, flow state, that's what I was talking about. Ground, woman. Ground. Now, I believe, and this is just my personal opinion, that to be in the flow, we need to learn to let go. And we need to be centered and be present and, you know, forgive the past, realize that we're creating our future by our thoughts, our words, and our actions, and, you know, just learn to be. Just learn to be. So, this morning, my son was at a sleepover, and I found myself not having to set an alarm, which was nice, and not having a little boy as an alarm, which was nice. My husband was up and away, so I had all this space and this time to just be. So I just woke up naturally and came downstairs and put the kettle on. And what I normally do, I try not to look at my phone for the first hour anyway, and just set my own frequency. But for whatever reason this morning, I put on YouTube, and I was watching a live with Todd Medina and his beautiful divine partner Morgan, and what was really interesting was they were talking about, so they do a show and they just, you know, they have guests on. I used to watch them when I was on Facebook, and then when I came off Facebook, I hadn't seen them, and then the thought came into my head, maybe they're on YouTube. So I looked them up on YouTube the other day, because what I love about Todd is he's just so open, like there's no judgment there, and he just like talks to people, has conversations with people on their path, and it's just really beautiful to watch. So anyway, I was watching this, and they were talking about like just having people on, talking with them and sharing their journeys. And, my higher self's a little bit like, you should do that. I said, I'm not really keen. I'm okay where I am, thanks. And at that, he started talking about dragons. I was like, okay, I'm gonna take the hint. So this is kind of what happens when you're in the flow. Instead of doing my normal routine of what I normally do, I fell into this flow. In this flow state of just kind of, following my intuition, and anyway, magical things happen. So being in the flow is a very nice place to be. I can't believe I've been here for 9 minutes already. Kirsty, you've been really tired the past few days. A lot of people are getting tired and just having to sleep. Allow yourself that if your body is needing that. I will, Lisa. So, Nanette. Personally, what I've experienced, what I've been viewing from, the people around about me, is a lot of letting go. There's actually been a lot of animals, a lot of pets, taking the gateway that was presented of this full moon to pass. So I know a lot of people who have lost their fluffy heart companions, and if you're one of them, I send you my love. I do feel these animals are crossing over to the new earth vibration to prepare it for us over there, wherever that may be, right? But also, yes, a lot of relationships breaking down, whether that be, partnerships or friendships. Because what's happening is, hi, Amanda. Uh, what's happening is, as we go through these really powerful gateways, so we've gone through this huge shift at the summer solstice, we've gone through another huge shift, massive gateway at the Lion's Gate. And if you're doing your work, your frequency is rising, okay, and it's rising all the time, and that's where we want to be. And as our frequency rises, because of the law of attraction and like attracts like, the souls round about us that aren't on the same vibration, or that perhaps don't want to be on the same vibration, because it's choice and that's no judgment, our vibration won't allow for that vibration to be there. So that's a part of this awakening that can be very, very hard, because it's a letting go. It's a letting go of all that we know, that we love. So that there's been a huge letting go within. So I'm also going to share a story, right? So I don't know if you're watching. I'll not say any names just in case, but there's a beautiful soul that's part of my original 21 day group, and she had to make a decision about her beautiful cat. Okay, and this cat was actually, very close to me. It's had a lot of problems as it came into this world. Anyway, I'm not going to go into it. However, she'd messaged me and had to make the decision to let the cat pass, okay, and go. And the next day, I walk into the trampoline park with my son, right? And it's pretty quiet. So, I walk about my life singing and laughing, just everywhere I go, really. Anyway, so me and my son walk into the trampoline park, and the song Let It Go is on, right? The Frozen one. So go into this trampoline park, and I'm like singing my son, let it go, and I'm like dancing and like pirouetting into the area where you sit and you get something to eat and drink. And I see her with another beautiful girl that's in my group, and I just like put my arms around her, and she's like, I don't believe it. She's like, you're never going to believe this. I was just telling the friend that she was with that I had a dream about you last week, and you appeared in my dream, and you said, let it go. And here I am, 2 weeks later, in the trampoline park, in real life, singing and dancing, and saying let it go. So it's just beautiful, isn't it? Just beautiful. So lots of letting go having to happen through the energies of this. So please just know you're all supported. uh Kim's doing her time, and her cat's in her lap called Tub. Hello, Tub. Sending you love from this tub to your tub. So a lot of letting go has been happening. Know you're supported, know you're held, try and be in the flow, understand that everything is divine and you're exactly where you need to be. And I need to get out of here. So I'm going to send you all so much love. Thank you all for joining me. Find your center, guys. If you've been knocked off a little bit, have a little meditation, find your center, find your balance. We've got this, okay? We're in this. It's a team. I love you all. I don't actually know how to hang up from this phone. Oh, I'm doing it again. Have an awesome day. I love you all. Keep shining, okay? Lots of love.